Alright, so I was told this game is kind of like PTSD horror-esque kind of vibe, kind of feel. So we're gonna play it, we're gonna try it, and we're gonna see how deep this fucking darkness goes, right? Supposedly it's also a horror game, but as always, we'll be the judge of that, right? Ah, yes, the trenches. It's my anniversary. Holy shit. My affiliate anniversary. No. No, it doesn't, White Mask. Fucking asshole. You've done it once. Now you need to do it again.
You have done
Survive.
it once. Now you need to do it again.
Morse code. For months, you've cursed your hours spent staring at these tables. Now you wish you could stay with them forever. Good job, Harvey. You never let it out of your sight. Where cake? I'm sitting on it. Ayy. They want you to storm the French trenches. You pray you're wrong, but it feels like a death sentence. Looks like someone's been repairing something here. Shame you don't understand all that technical stuff. Your exhibition never happened. You are the last member of the Blue Dove. You want to send a postcard home, but you couldn't find the right words to write. Now it's too late. Why are you storming? People like you don't storm the trench. People that have like extreme like use, such as this or that, they don't storm the trenches. If you're ready for help instead of fighting, you'll be arrested for desertion.
I spoke to him, but I don't know if he understood what I was saying.
The letter blurred before your eyes. Unless with a little effort, you managed to decipher them. All trench stations. Operation. All trench stations. Oh, Operation Working Ground.
Deloitte's sending us over the top. The whole company. Come on, get ready!
Bolt action? Yeah. A 98 model loaded. Safety off. Oh, I get a weapon.
First platoon awaiting orders, sir.
To the front, further road. Read the consume and embed words. That's fast firing. Suicide steps. Come on now. Caution enemy fire. Keep your head down. Oh. Holy shit. One match, one strike, one spark. That's all it takes.
Dear Paul, here is a copy of the Morse code alphabet I made for you. You probably know it from school. It's a language all its own, which I now speak fluently. Thankfully, my telegraph shelter is in a safe location. Something that's already saved my life twice. I'll be on leave again soon. Will I see you this time? Or will it just be Mother again? Please, take good care of her. Your brother.
Ah, good. So his tin soldier's men hanging on his every command.
Give your brother his dagger back.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Now get out, you dirty little thief. You're no son of mine.
Toy gun. World War toy gun has been seen its fair share of wars.
I feel worse with every day that passes. Please, Mother of Mercy, help me. I can't bear another injection. His father, his society, his poison. He says I'm mad. He says the cuckoo is my son. But I know what I know. They've taken everything from me. My children, my language, even my name. He threw my Bible on the fire and smashed your statues. But they can never take you away from me, Mother of Mercy. Mother of Sorrows.
Installation of elevator system. Dear Director General von Schmidt, the work will be completed by the end of the week and build in-house. A cog, a heavy cog that smells of oil. The way up to the attic is blocked. Repulsive stench assaults your nose. The elevator up to the attic must be new. You wonder what's up there. Click the button. Nothing happens. Picture mother. When you were young, you would spend every day in the winter garden until grandfather came to live with you, that is. Mata Dolorosa. What a strange painting. Never saw mother the way he did. Orchestral music. A march written in honor of our great general.
Dearest Mother, When I hear the cannon's thunder, I can no longer be angry with Father. Instead, I worry for all of you. Have you heard from Paul at all? He hasn't replied to a single one of my letters.
It's in French. Little sister, how are you? We went to Berlin to visit you, but the maid turned us away. There was an old man shouting in German, but I couldn't understand what he was saying. Did we go to the wrong address? Why did you not write us anymore? Did you get the singing bird? I remember how we used to sing in the square in front of the church, and marvel at the little golden birds in the window by Mother and Father's cafe. If things have become unbearable, please come back home to us. How are the children faring? Please write. So this is like Mother's little area, Mother's room, Mother's spot.
Dearest Mother, I am glad that you have at least survived the cold weather. But I know how scarce food has become at home. It would be best if we just surrendered. But I'm sure Father doesn't want to hear such talk. He probably thinks that the war will bring him glory and honor. Just like Grandfather. Glory and honor perished in the very first winter of this war. How we wanted to go to war. How foolish we were. Nevertheless, I shall write to Father. Dearest Mother.
Oh. Oops. A packet of salt. Just looking at the picture makes you feel sick. Who would paint something like that? Oh, it's a bunch of dead bodies in a trench. Okay, cool. Dear Frau von Schmidt, I have brought you some potatoes. You have always been kind to me and given me a little extra money, so I'm glad to be able to do something for you in return. None of us have very much right now, but I know it must be twice as hard for you. Please take care of yourself. I hope I may return to work for you again soon. Perhaps when winter is over? Oh. Everyone seems to be suffering then. Alright. Mother would often lock herself in the music room for hours on end, but not today. He won't allow it.
In my darkest hours, it is only music that saves me. Is there a heart in the world that cannot be softened by it? But when Carl plays that terrible orchestrion and his father's music again, I feel sick. The walls crumble, and everything comes crashing down around me. It makes me want to die. But I know where he keeps the key.
When you find documents that are relevant to completing a puzzle, you automatically collect them. You can reread them anytime in your inventory by pressing tab. Other documents remain in the game world. You may read them by simply interacting with them again. Okay.
Hey, stop pushing!
It's not my fault you're such a slowpoke.
And it's not my fault you
Someone
can't do a
broke in.
boost up right.
I've told you to, no climbing in through the window.
But you didn't open the door.
I knocked for ages, and no one answered.
Oh, boys. Come on in then, but keep the noise down. Your grandfather's sleeping.
Hope, dear General, that is this orchestration in the march we have sent. You will bring a small piece of the battlefield into your home for you and your family to enjoy, so that you may always be reminded of both your own countless victories and those of our German forefathers. The orchestration is the machine gun of the musical world. It will solve all your problems in one fell swoop. Brothers of the Orders of the Red Eagle. Dear Director General, Someone seems to have been playing around with your orchestration. A number of parts have been deliberately removed. I have found the cylinder and installed it, but there is no sign of a missing cog. Likewise, music roll of which you spoke is nowhere to be found. I have placed the key back into the chest in the entrance hall. We will now proceed with the installation of the elevator. My heartfelt condolences of your loss of your on the losses of your two sons. The Kaiser called, and we all answered, with God in our hearts. Picture of you and your brother. Your gaze is drawn to the obituary alongside it.
With the deepest regret, we hereby report that the sons of our Director General and grandsons of the great General Lothar von Schmidt, Paul von Schmidt, born 5th of March, 1899.
These papers contain lists of casualties, so you don't want to read them. Can't blame myself, can I? Syringe vial. Quicksilver, 10 mil. Oh.
May 25th, 1916. Magdalena refuses to accept that both our sons have now taken up service in the name of the Kaiser and the people. This is madness. I never wanted to believe Father, but perhaps he was right. Perhaps she cannot be helped. Ever since Father came to stay with us 9 years ago, she has changed completely. I have administered Quicksilver. After a brief protest, she finally quietened down.
Jesus. Like then they thought it was helpful. Now we know you're just poisoning people. Patient Magdalena von Schmidt. In order to treat your wife's pronounced hysteria, melancholia, she must be spared any kind of emotional strain. She must avoid any objects or persons that might trigger an episode. I recommend 1 injection every 2 days, after her symptoms start to improve. Daily injections are recommended during more severe melancholic phases.
Now you're wet too.
Stop splashing! Mama, he got water on me and now I'm all wet.
Come and sit on the bank with me. There you go. Now, put your feet in the water. Nice and warm, isn't it?
Warm and wet.
Look at the sailboats. They're so fast.
I bet they're going to America.
From Wannsee, the lakes aren't that big.
Well, who knows? Maybe they'll find a way. They could sail down the Havel, then the Elbe, and all the way to Hamburg, the gateway to the world. From there, anything's possible.
Him. When Father saw the painting of himself for the first time, he said nothing. Not a word. It's, yeah, flashback simulator. Alright, so we have to get Mother out. She's locked herself in the room. There's a key inside a chest gate something. Clearly not inside here. Now put this key back into the chest in the entrance hall. Do you guys see a chest anywhere? I don't see a chest anywhere. Am I blind? Like, I'm not blind, am I? This is the entrance hall. Front door, entrance. Condolences. Are we blind or something? I placed the key back into the chest in the entrance hall. I don't know. I'm at a loss. Chest. Where the fuck is a chest? We've backed up so much. We have collected all the parts. Considering it has clean rotation.
Become as cruel as his father. I can speak neither of the war nor of my lost sons. I am not even permitted in their rooms. The rooms of my own sons. I am not permitted to exist at all. If only I were dead too.
I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. I hate this. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I mean, I'm in the right area. When I looked it up, it said, oh yeah, it's in the entrance hall. Where in the entrance hall? I literally have to pull up a YouTube video because Google ain't helping. Okay. He went to the front. He just entered exactly where we are right now. Okay. He's now gone back to the kitchen area. He started the thing just like me. Now he's back over here. He just went, oh hey, this is the entrance hall, where the fuck is it? Alright, he's opening up that door. He went to the room to the right. Okay, he's at the garden area. He just took the red candle that we did. We already done all this. Okay, garden was still locked for him. Now he's behind us, going to the looks like the basement, the chained up basement area. He tried going out the front door, that front door that you see on the screen. What the fuck? Wait, watch this. Ready? I'm no longer happy. That makes me kind of mad. Mother? Tell me, it almost seems to be watching you.
This time I felt him. It was as if my Johannes was standing next to me, placing his hand on my shoulder. Herr Dupre was right. With each session we are drawn closer, I can feel it. There has been a spate of strange coincidences. It is a sign. I have been working on the dummy again. I am trying to fill it with life so that Johannes will accept it and finally return to me.
Yikes.
While Carl was away, Herr Dupre and I made use of the time to take a tour of the house. He didn't want to see the cuckoo. He believes me. When we entered the salon, he said he felt an icy chill right where the old tyrant died. He brought nothing but misfortune upon us, even when he was still alive. Herr Dupre says that the house attracts many angry souls. He says I should use charms, spirit bells, and knocking 3 times for the Trinity to try and ward them off until our next session. The angels will aid me in this. I want to believe him, but the awful cuckoo knocks too, and calls out, and wants to eat constantly. It is driving me out of my mind. Our family tree is taking root. A gift from Santa Balbina among Carl's father's exotic plants. A piece of my home.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I would love that so much. You hardly to look. The picture reminds you of things you would rather forget. Even has like hair and plants. Someone rang the oh. Dear Frau von Schmidt, due to your unpaid bills and your husband's threats of physical violence against my person, I regret to inform you that I will not be able to guide you through your spiritual session in person today. However, knowing how desperately you need the aid of the angelic powers in these dark times, I am enclosing a wax cylinder with my instructions in the invocation of Angelolia. In addition to this, please find closed silver candlestick holders, the consecrated pendulum, which reacts sensitively to spiritual vibrations, particularly those of an evil nature. It should still be in your possession for my last visit. I've taken liberty of adding the cost of these items to your last outstanding payment. Dickhead.
This is my ball, and don't you forget it!
I just wanted to play with it.
Get your own!
But mine isn't red.
You stubborn little so-and-so. All right then. But make sure you bring it back. Promise?
I promise.
I guess I could go back to my brother. That's just a picture of a random fucking rabbit. Alright. Play the recording on the wax cylinder. What? What recording on what wax cylinder? What? Would it be inside here? There's an automated thing that auto-played, right? It'd be that. No, that's a disc. Maybe inside here. Maybe inside here? According to a letter from the spiritualist, this pendulum is sensitive to spiritual something. Okay. Phonograph cylinder containing a recorded invocation from the spiritualist. The silver paint is already starting to flake off. A red ball. Ha! Okay.
Frau Born-Schmidt, please follow my words to the letter in order to ensure the success of your spiritual session in my absence. Pause the playback of my voice on the wax cylinder after each step until you have correctly completed the step in question. Begin by placing the 5 silver candlestick holders I sent you on the table. Naturally, these have been blessed with holy water. Do you have the candles and the matches? Very good. Place the candles in the candlestick holders. Do you have the salt for the next step? Good. The consecrated pendulum will now show you the order in which you need to mark out the lines of the witch's foot between the candles. Use the pendulum, then mark out the lines with the salt. Once you have done this, we can proceed further.
Okay.
Once the sign is complete, you can light the candles. Very good. Now, find the personal item that belonged to the deceased. You could try the red ball. We have had some success with it in the past. Do you have the ball that belonged to your son?
Hi, Tiger. And the goddamn ball's gone. Water? It's not blood. Doesn't look like blood. Fuck.
I understand now. This is all my fault.
I don't deserve to live. Saw that coming. The mother of sorrows.
Those weren't soldiers in the church. I'm sure of it. I heard the screams of women when our gas shells hit. The others say I'm imagining things, but I know what I heard. I think Rosala knows too. He was the one who fired the shells, and his face was as white as chalk afterward. I shall go and look tonight. I need to know for sure.
This pickaxe is a perfect tool for demolishing brittle wooden boards and running walls that might stand in your way. Woo! Minecraft with PTSD, let's go! My friends, come to the church. We will share with you what we have. Seek refuge with the Blessed Mother. Come to the church. When he's singing, do you see both arms or only one? Students fritter their time away on such nonsense. What a little old junk. Yeah, I see both arms. Everything is in ruins. It almost looks like some unspeakable, unstoppable creature has torn through our village. The survivors will seek refuge in our church. I'll do my best to protect them. Lord, preserve us. That's a noise you never want to make. Everything is in ruins. Oh, yeah. Such running flesh is unbearable. Something came creeping through the trenches last night. At first we could only hear it, but this morning we found tracks. Barefoot ones. Maybe it was escaped Frenchie. But one of our comrades playing a prank on us, of course. Whoever it was, we're going to tie up some empty cans on some string. There will be quite a lot of commotion next time if someone runs into them. The hunger creature is a very sensitive noise. In some situations, however, it can be an advantage to use noise to distract it. Siren.
I was right. By God, there were civilians in the church. I tried to tell our newly minted lieutenant what I saw, but he didn't want to hear it. He laughed. He said I shouldn't act like such a crybaby in front of the men, and the Supreme Army Command know what they are doing. But he knows I warned him about the church. I don't recognize him anymore. What have they done to him? I shall try to talk to the doctor. Perhaps there are survivors.
case I need a quick escape. Huh. Spell shrine to the Holy Mother. A load of superstitious nonsense, in your opinion. Holy! You guys went the wrong way. You guys went the wrong way. I'm sorry. They can die. See that? They can die. And a lot has died.
The name of the church was Notre Dame. The elderly must have refused to leave their village and sought shelter with Our Lady instead. Where was she? What will she do to us when she discovers what we have done? And what about us? What of our own fates? The front devours all before it, and we have turned the world into hell on earth. Only the devil hears our prayers. To the front.
What the fuck? Heard the Frenchman shouting for hours. He had got stuck in the barbed wire after taking fire. Another French soldier went out and tried to help him. The new lieutenant had his field glasses on him and gave us the order to shoot. Otto missed deliberately, as most of us do, but the new lieutenant noticed. He said Otto would be first over the top the next time we make a push. The Frenchman failed to free his comrade from the wire and went back to his trench. I could still hear the poor man wailing for the next 3 nights. Once no man's land has you in its clutches, it never lets you go. What the fuck is going on? You good? What? Stop it.
I bet he's not even got hair on his balls yet.
Better not get those boots dirty.
Kaiser Wilhelm's barricade.
Sometimes I do not know whether I am dreaming or awake. Whether I am here in the trenches or at home in Berlin. Mother is trying with all her strength to get me to come home. But I don't want to go back. I spoke to him, but I don't know if he understood what I was saying.
What? Two. Do, 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 do. 27? Let's try one more time. Okay. Correct, okay. What in the hell is going on? What is going on? 27. How dare it? Damn, does it really gotta load that aggressively? Ah. $69? Nothing. Okay. They're moving?
That's meant to be our new lieutenant. Someone should wipe that smug grin off his face.
I give him 2 weeks in the trenches. He won't be laughing then.
He'll be off back home to Mummy in no time.
In a wooden box, most likely.
Lay off, lads. Give him a chance, at least.
To suicide steps. Max, you and me volunteered to come out here for the fatherland, just like most of the other boys. That seems like 100 years ago. 100 years and a lifetime away from the mud, the lice, and the rats. And we know things are no better at home. We lost this war a long time ago. The new lieutenant was still in diapers when we first came out to the front, and now he stands there and tells us that if rations get wet, we have to eat moldy rusks or go hungry. They would rather let us die than simply give up. I won't put up with this for much longer. What about you, Herman? Well, before we go suicide steps. Oh, that's toxic. Give me a...
No!
Contact between Supreme Army Command and Western Front broke down. Cause unknown. Report immediately upon return from reconnaissance flight. Due to the likelihood that the enemy has managed to infiltrate our operations at home, contact Supreme Command must be established by the pilot personally using the telephone system in the command bunker. Trust no one. The Kaiser is counting on you. Keep your head down. Postcard from Eric. Erich, my darling, soon we shall walk together once more, hand in hand through the Standwald forest and fall. I shall be yours again, and you mine. The cologne shall have both of us, as it should be. Hope you're looking forward to it as much as I. I am counting the days. Sometimes I hear the sound of tin whistle wafting over the French trench. Then I think of you, and I know all will soon be well again. Give my mama a kiss from me. Yours, Eric. Erich. Path of the Hero and Rat's Nest. Pushing a position is blocked off. If they may tax, you'll be helpless. You used to love making them dance the Spadula ballet. Rosala's shocked. Rosala won't last much longer. I saw in his eyes as he snuck off to the church with our radio operator. I think nobody saw. It was him who fired the gas shells at the church. Now he trembles all the time. I see him fiddling with his rifle. I'm going to, as new commander, transfer him out before it's too late.
Did they run out of real men? Everything's getting smaller these days.
Lieutenant is nothing but a little prince playing dress-up.
A milksop for an officer? They don't give a rotting turd about us. Damn it. Damn it all.
We used to eat runts like him for breakfast back at school.
The upper classes here in the trenches. The rats will be delighted.
Have we got any more canned milk? He'll need to grow up big and strong if he wants to make Daddy proud.
Company, attention! 27 men present and correct, Herr Lieutenant.
Why does everyone seem to think I have some kind of influence over our new lieutenant in the chain of command? Do they think I can stop the churning of the war machine with my bare hands? As much as it pains me to say it, the only thing we have in common is our accursed name. As if these damned trenches, this damned war, weren't enough. Now the curse of my name has followed me too. From our home out here to the front. Everyone can sense it. It creeps through the trenches, stalking us. The only one who cannot see it is our new lieutenant.
Dear Kompenfuhrer, we have lost a whole cart of medical supplies. Lieutenant von Schmidt, I beg of you, allow me to conduct a search for the morphine at least. We need all the doses we can get. I'd also like to take this opportunity to inform you that I have submitted an official complaint against you. Your order to stop declaring soldiers unfit for active duty, as enforced in the case of Unter Officer Rosala, is irresponsible and demoralizing for both the soldiers in question and their comrades. I also like that you refrain from referring to me as Dr. Eisenbarth. So, to liken me to a character from a children's song is insulting, and a habit that has already been picked up by some of your men, much to the dismay of myself and my staff. With respect, Dr. Weidenbach. Thank you, Tammy.
Finally. Is that you, soldier? Was that you by the plane? My eyes. I can't see a thing. But they cannot deceive me anymore. It's all lies. None of it is true. None of it! Supreme Army Command. We must inform Supreme Command. The Kaiser needs to know what's happening here. The war isn't over. The enemy is here. We have to win the war, do you hear? For the fatherland and for ourselves. Don't listen to the traitors and deserters. Please, you have to help me. Give me something to calm my nerves. Something for the pain. There's a medical transport to the north. Please. My eyes. God, my eyes. The enemy. They were in my...
Latrine duty. The lieutenant has put Weber, Casper, and myself on latrine duty for 3 weeks. We didn't do anything. It seems he had a row with a radio operator. A family quarrel, perhaps? In any case, he has chosen us as a target for his wrath. He called us cowards. We didn't even hear what they were arguing about. Casper cried all night. First, the fiance stops writing to him, then 3 weeks of latrine duty. He doesn't deserve this. Photography is hard. Photography, like a class of photography? Where's all this water coming from? If it goes on like this, we'll surely all drown here. Jansen says he's used to it from back home, the old sea dog, but I doubt there are this many rats in the Baltic. Disgusting creatures, and they bite too. Despair.
The boy will go far. Father always said so. It was his dying wish.
Your father is gone. He built this house for himself, no one else. Lichterfelde, of all places. Also, he could send Johannes to the Cadet Academy. And now Paul, too. More heirs, more soldiers. That's all I was ever good for.
The Academy would have done Johannes the power of good. You've seen for yourself what your coddling has done to him. It's a disgrace.
This round with files and a game to cheat in a free camera mod. Freezes time. It took me 3 hours to get the screenshots I wanted. What type of screenshots were you trying to get? I'll admit that scared me. Hey, I thought you and I were cool. I tried.
Your son! Oh mon Dieu, c'est ton fils!
You know I won't tolerate that language under my roof!
Your father's words again! You cannot even speak for yourself! Where has my husband gone?
Nonsense! Father was right. You've already warped one of my sons with your hysteria. I won't allow you to ruin the other!
Where has my husband gone? Once Paul leaves, I shall be all alone in this house. Just me and Father.
Nope, run the other way. Ah! Spare, like the night, you return again. Leave me with knots, neither hair nor flesh. Not even the courage to put an end to this pain. Then, on Eden, she created the dead garden, Hina. Tihana? Within the dead garden, she placed the people she had born. She raised a tree of unlife from the wet mud of the center of the garden. The tree of evil. That thing is pissed, I don't know why. It saved me before. As long as it stands, so too shall she stand, birthing her pain into this world. In this area, your actions has consequences. The pretty music makes Mama happy.
In my darkest hours, it is only music that saves me. Is there a heart in the world that cannot be softened by it?
She was right fucking there. Oh my god. Playing when it saved you? There was not music playing when it saved me, no. I'm gonna choose good music. You blocked me off of the impasse. Oh. Boy, don't you look familiar? Fragment of mirror. Just for a moment, you could see your reflection in the shard of glass. Oh god, I'm here again. Huh.
Dear Paul, I hear you're now in the Cadet Academy around the corner. How is life there? Are they teaching you to stand proud and tall? Soon you'll be able to look down on everyone else, just like our dear father. But there are things he couldn't see from way up there. Words cannot describe the horrors we see here every day.
Dagger's gone.
you're not.
No! No, please! Ah! Ah! No, no, don't.
What's his names? Hey, Sauron, how's it going, buddy? Hey, Sauron, thank you. Another month of town guard. Thank you, buddy. Holy shit. This is a cavalry sword. Inscription reads to my son once he learns to ride.
You never did earn it, son.
Dear Director General von Schmidt, as you know, we never succeeded in developing a methodology to treat your infantile paralysis. However, we are pleased to announce that this research has now led us to break through in another field. The infectious disease whatever is now becoming increasingly common in all countries of the world, thus prompting us to recommend this and similar pathogens as combat agents for use in the war effort. At your behest, I shall contact the War Department to ask for research funds. As you know, we are in urgent need of such assistance. If I had to guess, this was listed soldiers that died. It was. Oh my god. Why? Ah! When you were a child, your brother told you this was a bear of Berlin, the city's mascot. You believed him. Peace in German Southwest Africa. General's second victory in the German colonies. Following his defeat of the Boxer Rebellion in China, General von Schmidt turned his attention to the Hottentots. As a result, peace and order has now been restored to Africa. Despite Chris back home in Prussia labeling the initiative unnecessary, there is nevertheless a sense of relief.
I, the great general of the German forces, hereby address this message to the Herero people. The Hereros are henceforth no longer German subjects. Any Herero found within the German border, armed or unarmed, with or without livestock, shall henceforth be shot. I shall no longer take in any women or children. Instead, they shall be driven back to their people, or likewise fired upon. These are my words to the Herero people. Lothar von Schmidt, great general of the mighty German Kaiser. Winter.
You should have seen us. We were one with our forces. A force to be reckoned with. We stood at the gates of Paris. The gates of Paris. We could have had it all. Everything.
My grandpa is Otto von Schmidt. He's a great general. My father's Karl von Schmidt. He has a factory. He writes a lot. When I grow up, I want to be like Grandpa.
July 15th, 1917. My son has been promoted, made an officer. My father would be proud of him. But am I? Since Magdalena begged me, I used my connections at Supreme Army Command to ensure that Johannes can look after him. Such nonsense. The coward of the family of all people. Have I become infected by her female hysteria? Regardless, we shall all be better off once victory is ours. And I shall do my part.
Stop it.
For too long I have allowed my cowardice to paralyze me, but I know now what I must do. I must keep a steady hand, remain focused on my target, just as I did when I killed the gazelle.
It's warm. The thick, tangy aroma of the smoke from Faust's pipe still hangs in the air. Eternal. Okay, yeah.
We are gods. But the fire. The fire. Weltenbrand. The death of the gods. Our death.
What is going on? Why? Your grandmother. She died for her son. May he prove worthy of her sacrifice. Aww.
December 28th, 1916. Magdalena and I hardly exchange a word. Is it the Quicksilver? No. The whole of Berlin has gone quiet. Everyone is suffering from the hunger. But at least it affords me the peace to continue my work on the test animals. I want to play my part in the victory, to devise an agent that can penetrate the filters in our enemies' masks. October 13th, 1917. I have ordered our factories to cease the production of ordnance and arms with immediate effect. Grobert refuses to comply. He says that to do so would be treason.
Why do you hate me, game? Why? Mother was always there for you when you were playing too close to the edge of the well. Now you've looked out for her too. Ah. Much better. Follow him. Ah.
October 10th, 1917.
Carl says the answers I seek are in the basement. But he...
Find a way to dissolve the chains. Oh, hello.
You hold redemption in your hands. The key to everything. Omega.
Cooking salt and sulfuric acid. Cooking salt. Sulfuric acid. Why? 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 Stop. Uh, 3-to-1. We'll create something called Tank Eater. Why? Why? Stop. Why? Stop it! Huh.
August 10th, 1917. I have it. The formula that will help us to victory. An acid that can dissolve the enemy's tank weapons. I call it the Tank Eater. Iron and steel are no match for my acid. It is a weapon even more potent than our new mask breaker agent. The formula is locked in the safe, preserved from prying eyes by the memory of my father.
And he talked about the fire. I'm missing a chemical. Use the key from the diary somewhere in the... A gazelle horn.
August 26th, 1916. I had a peculiar dream. It was my 32nd birthday again, and I was visiting Father in Africa. Just as I did back then, I shot the gazelle. I remember the approval in Father's gaze, the nod of recognition. It was my first and only journey of such distance. In my dream, however, I was suddenly a child again. My leg no longer stiff and sickly. In this vision, I was finally able to ride with Father. We rode all over the world, from Africa to China, and on to America. He was proud of me. Over and over he spoke to me of how man and horse must merge into one when they ride into battle. Yet in reality, I never rode with Father. I was never able to learn. I know how much of a disappointment I was to him, ever since the day I was born. If only I could have gone to the front myself. But this cursed leg won't allow it.
Oh! By the memory of my father. By the memory of my father. Combination. From prying eyes by the memory of my father. As ashes, rest in peace, great general. So it's a 3-point. Feared by the prying eyes by memory of my father. Three thing. What's the point?
To produce the iron-dissolving tank eater, combine 3 parts of the enclosed chemical compound, which I have named Wilhelmswasser, with 1 part hydrochloric acid. A 3-to-1 ratio is essential. The combination will only produce tank eater acid if the proportions are exactly correct, and the hydrochloric acid used is pure. This will change everything.
I thought someone knew his father, but it was actually 4. If I would have known it was 4, I would have been so much finer. But it's fine. We got it. The fact that I didn't say I was wrong led me to believe I could sit here and strong arm it, and I did. Once it 190, I was like, oh, it's a fucking date. And I was like, oh, his father died in 1907. Checked again, it was actually 1908. Hey, say 1, 2. Tank acid. They say this can cause metals to disintegrate. Okay. When is your Young Marines thing? I have to be there before 5:30, so around 5 o'clock. So I plan to hop off at about an hour. Get showered, get ready, leave around 4:30. Hello, Father! Your cripple has come to talk! Where do you hide from me? You punitive fucking coward.
The gas fogs my mind. One of the windows was open and I thought I saw someone. I can no longer afford to be distracted by figments of my imagination. It is almost done. Death is not the end, it is a gateway. A way out. The first of the pigeons have already passed through.
The pins, dude. Calm down. Okay. Okay. Fuck. When our week's leave is over, we head back to the trenches, where we are so desperately needed. For without us, we would be defeated. But it's all over now. We've had it up to here. We don't want to march anymore. And with hearts downcast, eyes filled with tears, we say farewell to those who must leave here. The jumps for us, not even a bulge. We head back out with our heads bowed low. Goodbye to life. Goodbye to love. Goodbye to all the women. It's all over now. We've had it for good in this awful war. Out there in Kroan, on the plateau, is where we'll be leaving our skins. For we've all been sentenced to die. We are their sacrifice. In French, I hear the sound, stomping and screaming. Every night it gets worse. It is not just the enemy, it comes from below, deep inside the earth. This gas mask has an extra strong filter that has been designed to withstand even the mass breaker agent used in German ordnance. Ah. Okay. Dong. so loud.
So the identity of our new company Führer was no coincidence. Him, of all people. Our newly minted lieutenant. Father confessed as much when I was back in Berlin. He poured some...
I'm confused, but... Cologne Avenue.
You won't get me, you freaks of nature! What? Who's there? Is that you, soldier? Where the devil have you been? Well, cat got your tongue? Stay where you are, you damned traitor! Oh, treacherous bastard! I should have known I couldn't trust you. What's wrong? Was that not what you wanted to hear? I wish I could trust you. Truly I do. But my mission comes first. I can't risk it for anything. Secure the explosives depot. And then, bring me proof I can trust you. Proof that you're not in need
Our shell ammunition supplies have dried up. We're as good as defenseless. Have they forgotten us out here? After taking stock of what's left in the trenches shelter, I put all our remaining explosive ammunition in the new ammunition depot. Now all I need to do is make sure no one starts playing with fire around here.
As ordered, the great lieutenant of the mighty German Kaiser has started using the new poison gas compounds against the French. He truly believes that killing off some of the poor bastards in their own trenches will help us win the war. He was so pleased with himself. How can he not see that the whole world is against us? Would he rather wipe them all out than admit defeat?
Try to lure the creature into the ammunition depot.
The two can actually run out of breath. Interesting. Useless. The filter is clogged up with some kind of chemical. It smells awful. Reoperator on duty. Attention, strictly confidential order for the duty officer. In order to expedite our success, use of green cross shells against enemy troops is to be increased again in the coming weeks. The green cross shells are to be used together with the new improved blue cross shells. The blue cross component acts as a mass breaker. It can penetrate simple mass filters and make it difficult for them to breathe, thus force them to remove their mask. The pulmonary agent will do the rest. Oh. Looks like I shoot at him. I thought he was still chasing me, to be honest. He stopped right in front of me. It's fine, everything's fine. I just need him to chase me. Trophy fills you with pride, as if you had taken down the creature's power and made it your own. The fuck? You're doing good. Why'd you stop?
Stop where you are! I felt the shockwaves all the way back here. What happened? Did you clear the gun positions? Prove it to me!
Dear Company Führer, we have lost a whole cart of medical supplies. I beg of you to let me conduct a search. Oh, yeah.
I hope you can understand that. Not a bad shot for a blind man, eh? My eyes. They still hurt. But I can see much clearer now. Much clearer. I know you killed the abomination that did this to me too. I should never have doubted you, soldier. Even though you never brought me my medicine. But I can take care of myself.
Swear to God, I did try.
The enemy is spreading through the country like a plague. They have penetrated our ranks and even the fatherland itself. I need to hold our position here. The rest is up to you now. Follow the railway tunnel in the east. It will take you to a munitions factory. They've cut off the supply lines for our war materials. Something is interfering with production. There are rumors of a saboteur. An enemy in our own ranks. Take this. It will be dark soon. If you can get the machines up and running again, we'll have all the explosives we need to win the war. Just like you did before. I'm counting on you. You are our only hope of getting out of here alive. We've already been pinned down here for too long.
Dynamo flashlight. No batteries required. The flashlight is designed to be worn around the neck. Pull the cord and release it to illuminate your surroundings. So once the automatic has pulled the cord all the way back in, the light will go out again. Repeat as necessary. Caution, reach to the cord may result in flashlight failure. Key to east bunker door. Herr Lieutenant, Unterofficer Froben and myself have dealt with that would-be deserter, Newman, just as you asked. We regret to inform you that he took leave of his senses during the process, and curiously took a French bullet to the head as a result. We asked Dr. Eisenbarth to restore him to fitness for active duty. The good doctor didn't seem to find this funny, of course. That made it all the more amusing for us. Huh.
We shall die. Yet though you do the worst, we shall be. It was Father who got him posted out here. But I barely recognize this lieutenant of ours. It has been years since he last spoke to me. And that includes the several weeks since his arrival here. First I was shunned for being the black sheep of the family. Then for having the nerve to go off to war before he could. And now he looks down on me. Me and everyone else. Autumn is upon us again. 3 years this war has been raging on. I paid a visit to the attic while I was back home on leave. But the memories of Christian were too painful. Even my pigeons were gone. Mother said they flew off, but I think she was lying. Perhaps because Father was with us. He probably let them starve to death in their cages. He has set up a laboratory in the basement. Mother does not seem to know what he gets up to down there. They hardly say a word to each other anymore.
You again. Dear parents, Ursula has broken off our engagement. Please do not be surprised if you do not hear from her anymore. When the war is over, it will be time for new beginnings. Perhaps Ursula will then rekindle her hope and turn her thoughts to us once more. I'm keeping my chin up and think of you every day while I'm out here, doing my duty for the fatherland. I hear we're going to be heading south. Censored postcard. Together with our neighboring companies, perhaps the change scene will help. Can't get rid of these damned lights. I hope you've not been hit too hard by the famine. I missed you so much. Those in no one around to use them. They are cowards, all of them. The tools? As I've already explained several times, you cannot possibly have heard heard a train. Please cease reporting these figments of your imagination. You don't look at this. You just hope you can get over the bridge before the train comes.
Up and running again. Be careful. Saboteur. It's one of our own. It's one of our own, you hear me?
October 13th, 1917.
Allow the orange pipe to guide the steam from the furnaces to where the pressure is needed. The direction of the steam can be changed by rotating the junction pipes. We tried to keep the machine running, but they kept breaking down. We thought the enemy had sabotaged our work, but we could not find a culprit. Is it the machines themselves refuse to continue production? The others have disappeared. I need to fire the furnace. Furnaces. Factory must continue operating. As ordered, the great lieutenant of the mighty German Kaiser started using the new poison compound. We've already read this. Jesus fuck. Bravo 2. Bravo 3, Yankee. Two. What the fuck? Yep, so Bravo 2. I'm pretty sure that would have been more terrifying if my mouse was working correctly. Alright. Hotel 1, Hotel 2, X-ray. Oh. The dummy's happy to see you. Well, Mr. Dummy, do you have any ideas? Because I'm shit out of luck. Nine! Gas makes you ill, Papa says. You should always turn it off. All the way. Strike for peace.
Last will and testament. I, Lothar von Schmidt, being of sound body and mind, hereby decree that my grandchildren be afforded every opportunity to become honorable and upstanding officers. They shall both visit the Cadet Academy. For this reason, and no other, I have chosen to finance both my son's house and his trivial business activities. Likewise, for this reason and no other, do I hereby name him my sole heir. Only the golden dagger I received from the Kaiser for my accomplishments in the colonies do I leave to my grandson, Paul. I shall not tolerate any alterations to my room in the salon of my son's house, nor any attempt on the part of his wife or her family to sully my grandsons with their uncultured language or Catholic superstitions. My son's wife shall bear a German name. Lothar von Schmidt. Berlin, May 8th, 19...
Wow. Okay.
Corruption. You descend like an easterly wind. A promise of home and hero's death. But then you feast, and all life ends.
This place has consequences. Ah, oh, Phagosani. Something I love to hear. Nice and bright. Next boss fight. Is that a sword in his hand? Yep, I was right. There was a sword. There was a sword. the fuck did he just do to himself? Pain without love, pain can't get enough. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Okay. Survivor's guilt and all that. Only got one more chapter. Okay. We'll end it here. So I gotta get ready. Sorry. That's a... The game is gone. The noise you're hearing, there's no game. It's not here. Ominous. So, anyways, that's gonna be an ad infinitum. Looks like we got at least one more part left in it. We have one more thing to conquer. It's short. Oh, it just closed out finally. It's short enough that I kind of want to go again. I want to do all the bad endings and see what happens there. I'm also kind of curious if there's like, if you do good, bad, or bad, good, you know, because there's only 3 parts. So if you do bad, good, or, you know, any order, or whatever have you, how many endings could it possibly be, you know? If there's a lot, fuck that. If there's only 2 endings, we'll do that. All right, so we have other horror games coming down the pipeline for you guys. Dark Deception. We have Deceit on Friday. We still always got Helldivers on Sundays and all that fun stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna try to go through all my list for like the short fun stuff and get it done to you guys, because the long stuff that's gonna require more time, such as like Portal and things of nature, a long standing game, I want to make sure I can do without you guys. I feel like games like this should best done live. You guys get to enjoy it with me, but it's whatever. Anyways, we're ending here. So with that being said, everybody have a good night, and colonizers, stay strong.